Alright, man, why don't you introduce yourself a little bit to everybody?
Man, my name is Christian Owens, Long Beach, California. Artist, photographer, videographer, hooper, marathon runner.
Hey, I heard about that, man.
Come on, man.
Congratulations,
Thank you, thank you. That was cool.
Okay.
That was cool.
So a little bit of an entrepreneur, hitting everything, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
man, do a little bit of everything. Whatever the people need.
What kind of, explain your transition to kind of where you're at today.
Shit, I started off just as a strictly basketball player. You remember me in high school. I was trying to do that NBA route, but I realized I don't like school. I wasn't the greatest student.
Few of us do.
Right. I mean, you know, I went to LBCC and all of that shit, and then after that, I kind of gave myself a timeline. Like, if I don't get, or a time limit, like if I don't get a scholarship by this point, it's time to just face reality and just go into something else. So, you know, when I reached that point, it was kind of about just seeing what was gonna be like the easiest transition. And again, I don't like school, so I wanted to do something that I actually enjoyed. So I was already doing music, and I just started to just take that shit serious, you know. But then after doing music for a while and actually like going full-fledged in it, you realize that it takes a lot of money for you to be able to get yourself out there. So, you know, at that point, I had my boy Eddie that was doing all my videos. And with open arms, he just welcomed your boy in to just start doing my own editing, you know, and it kind of just took off from there. From the editing, I went into doing actual videos and shooting my own videos and doing photo shoots of the homies and all that shit. So at this point, you know, that's how I got to here.
What's up, man? You know, when you enter the music, like, what was the biggest thing that to you realized, like, you may have not known before? You know what I mean? Because we all see one thing listening, but as an artist, what did you learn? What was the lesson for you?
Shit, man, it's not really about the music. You know what I mean? It's more so how can you get the music to the people?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody, I mean, with today, it's so easy for you to put out a song and be a rapper or a singer. You know what I mean? So it's not really about that, because that everybody can do that. What separates you from the next person? So that's when I realized, damn, it takes a lot of money. You know what I mean? So I kind of started to focus on getting money to put behind the music that's already out, rather than just continuing to flood YouTube and Instagram with new music that people aren't even gonna hear.
Some of your stuff and seeing what you have out there, can you kind of explain like what the hashtag Stuck movement is? Like, what's that about? You know what I mean? I saw the pictures of you on the freeway and all that. I was like, what's going on here? You know?
I forgot I did that shit. Yeah, bro. See, it's just little shit like that, man, that just make people, what the hell is he doing on the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With a damn stuck sign.
Yeah.
You know? Excuse me. The whole stuck thing came from when I started like to take music serious right after basketball. Like I said, I was just doing a whole bunch of songs, just throwing a whole bunch of music out, seeing what was working and what wasn't working. And after putting out like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 songs, I was like, I need to have one body of work that people could be able to go to and be like, dang, he can do a project, I like that, you know what I mean? So from making that decision, it was probably like, you know, a month or 2 that I was sitting with my engineer, my boy Dan, and we kind of just was going through our songs and was just like, shit, we kind of already got a project, you know what I mean? Because a lot of the songs I have been recently doing were kind of like just sounding alike as far as the message behind it. And at that time, I had just broke up with my ex, you know, and that's what the music was coming out to be, like just talking about
Like
that.
thing, kind of.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was, you know, like I said, music is a feeling, so that's all the vibe that I was talking about, you know, and giving off in the music. So I was like, shit, all right, well now I need a name for this shit. And originally it came from me feeling like I was stuck in this place and in this relationship, and the minute that I got out of this relationship and I just started to focus on myself, I started like realizing like, oh shit, I can do a whole bunch of shit in my capabilities. And you know, when you focus on yourself, bro, like you just start to grow and just start doing this and that and this, and now you just start getting more productive. You know what I mean? It takes a lot to be in a relationship. A lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of sacrifice and shit.
Pretty draining.
Exactly, bro. You know, and not to say that it was a bad thing, because I learned a lot from it. You know what I mean? But that whole stuck thing was just like, as soon as that relationship ended, my music started getting better. My ideas started flowing better. You know what I mean? I started doing more working out and shit, and it was just like, damn, I was really stuck. I was stuck in this motherfucking, you know?
Yeah.
So that's where that shit came from. And at this point, stuck just stands for every fucking thing. I didn't turn it into everything. And I didn't even realize that in the beginning. You know, now my photography name is Stuck on Edits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it just works. You know, whichever realm that I want to go in, it works. You know? I'm stuck on marathons right now.
All right, hey, not mad at that, right? And, you know, I guess kind of thinking about it, if, you know, you saying that you're kind of doing your thing and you're feeling out your music as you go.
Yeah.
Who's like an artist like that you would like to kind of collaborate if possible? And if you want to do your own thing, that's cool too. But, you know, just thinking about it like
it's so long, bro. I got a million motherfuckers I would love to do songs with. You know, my favorite rapper is Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah?
Fab. For some reason, bro, all my favorite rappers is from the East. Exactly. You remember that mixtape?
Talk about that.
Fire, bro. Fire. But shit, I would love to do shit with like Daniel Caesar. You know what I mean? I just like feel good music.
That's what's up.
Black, SZA. I fuck with Solange. Her.
Her's dope.
Her dope as a motherfucker. You know who Tom Misch is?
Yeah, I heard of Tom Misch. Yeah. He got them jazz sounds in there.
Man.
But you used to mess around with that too, right? You messed around
I
with
do
Smith
play
before,
the sax.
Right?
I got a saxophone at the crib right now, bro. I bought that motherfucker a year and a half ago. I ain't touched that shit in about 6 months. It's just sitting there collecting dust.
Hey, but I mean, respect to you. I mean, like, everybody kind of do a certain thing, but you always been kind of like, since we were young, just kind of like do what you thought was cool, and then if someone had a problem with it, you would just shoot on them. Like, it's what you do.
He said I just shoot
You
on.
just shoot on them, but that's cool.
fucked
Like,
up.
I respected that, you know what I mean? Like, because who is to anybody to tell us like what we're supposed to be or act like or what we're supposed to enjoy? You want to get a saxophone? Fuck it, you get a saxophone. You know what I mean?
Fuck it. I wish I wouldn't have stopped playing though in high school. Oh God, man. They tried to make me play a different type of sax, and I was just like, nah, I only play alto. I don't want to play tenor.
Hey, you drop bars right now.
And now that I'm out of high school, and Pops was just like, man, stick to it.
Yeah.
His example was Vince Carter. You like, Vince Carter was in the marching band all of high school. You know
I
that?
didn't even know that.
Oh God. And in college he played.
Your dad knows everything, man.
Pops is into jazz and all that shit,
Oh, okay,
man.
all right.
Yeah, I grew up on all that shit. Yeah, but now I regret it because it's just like the more instruments I know, the more versatile I am. You know what I mean? So, whatever. Now I know.
You're able to carry those sounds into
You be getting carried away. Yeah, I be having too much to say. This shit gonna last all day and last all night. I hate when we fight, but baby, you be getting carried away. Yeah, I be having too much to say. This shit gonna last all day, last all night. I hate when we fight, baby. You be getting carried away.